Kurt, how difficult a stretch has this been? Not easy to take with what's taken place over the last 3 weeks.
It has been tough. It's one of the things we weren't expecting. We weren't planning on this, but as a team, we're going through this together. I've said it before. We're going to win together. We're going to lose together. We've lost a few close games here, but we're still in this thing, and we still need to take care of our business.
What has it been about the third quarter of the last 3 games? I mean, the other teams have just come out and they seem to have taken the game to you guys at that point.
The third quarter hasn't really helped us at all, and stats will say that. But we need to be more focused coming out of halftime. We were this weekend. I thought we came out. We were very intense. We were ready to go out. We were prepared. I thought we were going to have a great third quarter. We did okay, but we definitely need to improve on that.
Kurt, as a first-year quarterback, how do you respond to these types of games? I mean, you know, not the losses though, but just the types of games. How much offense is going into it? I mean, is it difficult to get used to?
I don't think it's very difficult to get used to. In high school, I've been through games like this. These football games are very similar to ones I've played in. I've played in games that have been exactly this way. You know, we need to come back and we need to answer right away. Offense needs to score, and then defense, you know, they help us out a little bit, and it kind of just works both ways. And I've been in games like this, so it's not too difficult.
By the same token, it has to be tremendously encouraging and build a lot of confidence that no matter what the situation, you just feel like you go out and the ball score when you have to.
Definitely. And offensively, we watched the film yesterday, and there's still a lot of things that we left out there. We felt like we left some points out there, left a lot of yards out there, and we had a pretty good game. So we know that we can be a very explosive offense when we need to be.
How much of it is mental in terms of you get off to a good start, you build a double-digit lead in some of these cases, but in terms of it becoming psychological, like here we go again, this team's creeping back, or the last drive, or them taking the lead, whatever. How much of that plays into it?
I don't think it plays too much of a big role in that. I think that we know we can go out every time once we take the field, and we can go out and drive, whether it's a 99-yard drive or whether it's just a 20-yard drive. Defense gets us a turnover. We know that we have the power and the players on the outside to go down and score every time we go out there.
You guys reset your goals a little bit now, as far as the rest of the season?
I don't think so, no. We're still in this thing. Like I said, we can finish, top 2 in our conference. We can still, they got to take 2 from our conference, I'd assume. And if we get the second place and things work out right, we still have to take care of our business, and that's what we need to focus on. We've been planning all year to win these last 4 games, so we can still do that.
Kurt, not to sound like a broken record, but what's the mood of this club? I mean, once, okay, twice, 3 times now, double-digit leads.
It's gotten tougher. It has. I'm not gonna lie. It's gotten tougher, but we're still focused and we're still determined. We can go out there and compete in the conference, and like I said, we can make a mess of this conference. You never know what can happen.
What about how hard is it to maintain a camaraderie with the defense when they've had problems protecting those points that you guys have piled up?
I think defense has done a great job all year. They've really helped us out. They've gotten us a lot of turnovers, and they've put us in great positions to score points, and that's what we've done. We haven't always helped them the way that they would have liked. We do need to continue to keep them off the field, keep them rested. That's when they can keep a lead for them. That's when they play their best. But they've done a great job all year, and our team is one team, and that's how it's going to be.
Talk about South Dakota State. What do you see out of their defense?
Another physical defense. They're very tough. They're not going to give you many points. You're going to have to line up with them and smack them in the mouth and play with them.
You mentioned that the team planned on winning these last 4 games and maybe making a mess of the conference. How confident are you this group is going to be able to go do that, what you plan on doing?
I'm very confident. We're a tough team. We're not going to lay down. Somebody says, oh, you guys are done. You guys are out of this thing. We don't believe it. That's not what we believe. The coaching staff's going to keep us up. The seniors, the captains, they're all going to keep us up. And everybody who's playing is going to be focused and prepared.
Kurt, a bright spot. Can you just talk about the offense and the explosion that you guys have had over the last, especially this past week, over 500 yards of total offense?
Offense has done a great job. We've prepared the last 3 weeks. I think after Missouri State, we kind of said, hey, we need to come out here and we need to play the best football we can. We're far from playing the best football we're capable of. Like I said, we left a lot of points out there. We left a lot of yards out there. But we have done some good things, and we're very confident. We have offensive lines done a great job protecting. I don't think I've had many sacks at all. I haven't taken many shots unless they were late personal fouls. But the receivers have done a great job. Somebody stepped up every week. Eli stepped up this week. He had a great game. Dom's playing great. And, of course, the running backs, you know.
I know,
Phenomenal.
I'm sorry, I know it's a team game, but how's this starting? You guys scored 38 points, that should be enough to win a lot of games.
It's just one of those games, you know. Games are different every time. We need to score like 50 points, you know. Sometimes we may win when we score 10 points. It's the name of the game. It's football.
Is it safe to say that your young players like yourself and a lot of other guys on the roster that you're going to be better having gone through these experiences to learn to try and move forward?
Yeah, I think it definitely does help. Experience does help. A lot of the younger players like me and Darius, he's still a freshman. Coach said yesterday we're not freshmen anymore. We've played all season and we can't be counted as freshmen anymore. The experience will help us, but we're doing a good job.
Kurt, YSU's the only team that doesn't have a bye until the end of the week. Everyone else has a bye kind of either at the beginning or in the middle of the schedule. Playing week in and week out, that takes a toll on you?
I don't think it takes too big of a toll on me. Maybe some of the other guys, but last year we did have a bye. I think around week 6. We are a team that grinds, and we're a team that's tough. And our schedule is exactly the same way. We're going to go out every week. We don't have a bye. We know we didn't have a bye, so we prepared in the off season like we're going to play 11 straight games, and that's what we're going to do.